Hello and welcome back, I'm Lygo and this is My Life in Football Manager episode 52, and in today's episode we have our first ever Champions League game of this episode. It's actually our fourth one as Leicester, but before we dive into that, just want to say if you do enjoy today's episode, leave a thumbs up down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager content on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. But with the introduction out of the way, let me show you how we've started this season, and we'll kick things off with the Premier League. So let me come into that. And we are currently sat in a second position, and you're going to think I'm mad for saying this, but it's been a very strange start because even though we're in second, we've drawn one, lost two, and we've only lost to Burnley and Chelsea. Burnley was a bit of a blip. We've also drawn with Wolves. Other than that, the first 8 games we actually won game after game, and we beat some big teams in there. Come and have a look at the schedule. Started with a close run game against Newcastle, then we beat Sheffield United, West Ham, Watford, Spurs, Liverpool, City, Brighton. Big teams, and we beat Palace, and then our first loss came away to Chelsea. But where I was saying it was a strange start to the season, we beat Spurs, got hammered by Ajax in our first Champions League game, went and beat Liverpool 8-1 then, beat Brighton, beat City, then lost to Porto 3-0. So you can see the form is very erratic, and since that defeat to Chelsea, we beat Rangers last time, lost to Burnley, scraped through a 4th round Carabao Cup tie against Brentford, drawn with Wolves. So we're very hit and miss, and it's very, very strange. There's been very good performances, very poor performances, but despite that we do stand very well in the Premier League. The Champions League, however, not so good. So let me scroll down to our group. We're at the bottom, Group H, and on paper I don't know whether it's an easy group, whether it's a difficult group, all probably evenly matched. Porto, Ajax, Leicester and Rangers. Having lost the first 2 games against Porto and Ajax, we left a lot for ourselves to do. Picked up 3 points against Rangers last time. We need to do the same again today to give ourselves a chance of qualifying. And hopefully Porto and Ajax, maybe another draw between them. But really we do need to go win our next 3 games in the Champions League now. So let me put together today's team and I'll come back to you. So this is the team we're going to go with today, and a couple of injuries and players needing a rest, as you can see now in the bottom right. And the first 11 of Carvajal in goal, Felipe, Bacola, Petrozzolo and Eduardo Luis at the back. Ireneo in front of them, Hercules and Vieira in the midfield, Tarico and Felipe out wide with Vargas leading the line. So let's submit the team, go into the dressing room, and we are desperate for a win today. So we're going to pump our fists, tell them to put on a worthy display because we are desperate for points. We need results to go our way because 2 poor performances early on in the Champions League have left us with a lot to do. And it's a little bit worrying as well. The board want us to get through to the first knockout round. It's not looking like that. And if you can hear a lot of noise in the background, unfortunately that is our washing machine going absolutely ballistic. So I apologise about that. But yeah, I expected more. I mean, Porto and Ajax are not exactly the cream of the crop of Europe. They are established teams. But looking at this Leicester team, I thought we'd be comfortably making it out of this group. The fact that we struggled early on, we beat Rangers. I mean, without knocking Rangers, I would have expected us to beat them comfortably anyway. But early on, Rangers are getting a lot of the ball again, and we're just not turning up for these European nights. And it's almost the reverse. And I was going to say Tarico scored there, but looks like that's going to be disallowed. And what we're experiencing is almost the reverse of European hangovers. We're going into Europe, performing poorly, and then when we come back, play at home, we're killing it in the league, except for a couple of blips that we've just had. And Tarico very, very narrowly offside. Not as bad as some of our decisions we've seen in real life this season, but yeah, I mean, well, that's bad news anyway. Before I carry on, Eduardo Luis picking up an injury, major injury, potential groin injury. So thankfully we've got Matty Cash, straight swap there, nice and easy. But yeah, it's bizarre that we're not expecting, or we're not experiencing European hangovers. We're killing it in the league and struggling in Europe. Hopefully we can correct that. Felipe with a ball in, or Felipe rather, to Felipe, narrowly headed over, and we're looking good. We haven't got that killer instinct. We've got a little bit more attacking, try and push these overloads on, and Cash with a lofted ball, can't find any way Rangers are looking to counter now, and it's just about a 3-on-2. Tavares ripping our defence apart. Good save from Carvajal. A little bit of a tame effort, but didn't amount to much, so that's what we wanted anyway. And rather disappointing, really, first half from us. Plenty of the ball, but not really doing much with it. So let's get the boys in, and I think hands on hips, not happy with the performance. That's motivated the team. Whether they go out and give a performance now is going to be a different matter. Doesn't look like it, so we're going to make our second substitution. Maybe not our third, but definitely a second. And that's going to be Vargas and Warehurst. Just swap them around, get somebody else on up top, see if we can make something happen up there. Because plenty of the ball, just no creativity. And throwing Hercules, just work back out to Cash here. Can he get the cross in? It's a poor cross, needs to be doing better there. And again, we're exposed to a counter-attack. We are playing attacking, but fortunately, Rangers only one player further up the field. It's a poor tackle. Petrozzolo lumps it clear. Only goes as far as another Rangers player though, but oh dear, that's not good. And we're 1-0 down. Struggling in Europe again. A bit of a nothing ball. I don't think that's not a pass of the season. I think that's a lump and a hope, because maybe it is. Let's split our defence up, and Carvajal's all out of position. And we've got a lot of work to do. We've got nearly half an hour. We've got Marcelo Torrico tiring and not playing well. And again, we're struggling on that left wing. We're going to swap these over, bring Joe White on, and let Warehurst play as a complete forward on support. And we'll just ask for the team for more creative freedom and expression. Because, yeah, we've got a lot of work to do. Demand more from the team. I mean, we need 3 points here. If we don't get 3 points, that's effectively us out. And possibly into the Europa League, but still plenty of time. Felipe with a good header, wrong side of the post though. We're now into the last 10 minutes, and we've got 2 goals to get here, and we're barely able to get 1, let alone 2. But it's our turn to counter-attack. Warehurst coming forward. He's got White clear in the middle. Finds him. White back to Vieira. Oh, and we've wasted a good opportunity. And it's so frustrating that we're so good in the league against very good Premier League teams. And then we come away to Rangers, and we've just been so average. It's so frustrating. So get the team in, thrash their arms. Yes, you are coming in for training tomorrow, because these performances are so frustrating, and they're getting worse as well, which is worrying. Porto beating Ajax, so maximum we can get now is 9 points. So we're now dependent on other teams doing work for us to get out of this Champions League group. Other than that, we're desperate for a Europa League spot. I don't want to give up Europe. It's what we're here for. Eduardo Luis now out for just about a month. Vargas going through a goal drought. It's not good. So we will end on a sour note, I'm afraid. But if you have enjoyed the episode, do leave a thumbs up down below. Subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager content on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.